you missing out on the traffic driving power of Pinterest because it's too much work? I have a solution for you. Let me share with you my new favorite tool, Tailwind Create. Hey, I'm Jen with Wed Photography Coach. If you're new out here, I help you create marketing systems to easily drive traffic to your content so you can spend more time with your loved ones. If you could use any help with that, definitely click that like button below and subscribe so that you could go ahead and get notified every time I release new videos on Tuesdays. I have been so excited to be one of the first beta users on Tailwind Create. It's in beta right now and I am loving it. Tailwind Create helps you to create high quality content with ease. It makes designer quality pins quickly and easily with your brand colors. Streamline and optimize all of your Pinterest marketing better than ever before. Pinterest is one of my main drivers of traffic, and it consistently drives 50 to 70% of all my social media content to my website, as you can see with this graphic right here. I use Tailwind to schedule all of my pins. One of my favorite things about Tailwind, and I think I've said this in other videos, is that I get to spend one time a week for 30 minutes to plan a week's worth of content, and Tailwind releases it a little bit every single day automatically onto Pinterest for me. So I don't even have to go onto Pinterest and get lost in all the things that are on there. I just do my work for 30 minutes once a week, and it does all that work for me automatically. I love Tailwind because I can schedule, publish, and analyze my pins. And now, thanks to Tailwind Create, I can create, schedule, publish, and analyze all my pins, all in one tool. I don't have to go to any other tools for that. Whether it's Photoshop or Canva, I don't have to do any of that. Opening, closing, going into another app, saving it, downloading it, uploading it over here. I don't have to do any of that work. I go in, and I'm gonna show you how to do all of this. I go in, put in the link, add my photos, and voila, it just creates those pins for me, publishes them for me, and I get to look at all the analytics afterwards. It is a lifesaver. Or from a marketing coach, I would say that's the most complete tool that I use in my business. All of my pins through Tailwind Create are optimized specifically for Pinterest and customized for my brand or industry. And I'm gonna show you how you can generate hundreds of designs, then I can filter and customize, and then choose a handful to go ahead and actually publish. A couple of things on why I really love this tool so that you get some detail behind it before I show you how I do it all. Each design was built with Pinterest's creative best practices in mind, and they're beautiful. Every pin is unique and designed specifically for me and my business. And I can personalize and edit everything within that tool. And this allows me to create new pins for my old traffic, making it new again. I am not a designer, I'm a photographer, but you would never ever know it looking at the pins that I created with this tool. I am known for putting systems and streamlining processes to make it easier. As a marketing coach, that's what I help businesses do. This tool allows me to streamline my Pinterest workflow even further, so I never have to get out of the tool. I do it all within that tool, which saves me time ultimately and makes it easier. And it always shows me designs that I don't think I would ever even dream up on my own. You can go from idea to pin in like 30 seconds. I love entering my URL, uploading my images, and seeing hundreds of options like that are pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you now how I do this so you can see it being done live. If you don't have Tailwind, I have a link below that is a free trial, and I encourage you to use that free trial and then send me a message, either a comment below or an email. My email is in the information below, or send me a DM on social media and I will share with you a password that will allow you to move up that wait list and be able to still use it as beta. So I'm voicing over in my editor just to let you know. That's why you don't see my mouth moving down there. So you're going to go ahead and click on the dashboard. You're going to make sure that you're on the right account. I have a Jen Vasquez Photography as well as my coaching account. So you want to make sure you're on the right account first, and then you're going to open the Create tool, which is a little paintbrush tool. And then you're going to click over on the green button that says Start Designing. It's going to open up. And the first thing that you're going to do is make sure you have your brand website up there first, and then you're going to pick fonts for your brand as your title font and your regular font. And I personally use Poppins, but you can use whatever is available in there. Not everything is available, but there's so much in there. And I just chose Poppins because that's the brand font that I use. Then you're going to go over to the brand colors, and you're going to enter in your brand colors. Mine are already in there. As long as you know the hex code, you're going to add them in by adding that code in there for the color that is yours. Those are my brand colors, but there's also so many brand colors to choose from. I mean, multiple that like a designer has chosen for us, and they have all kinds of things from vibrant to, you know, earth tones to sophisticated tones to, you know, all kinds of options in here. And so if you wanted, you can choose sort of a theme color rather than your branding colors. I like to choose my branding color. Then you're going to upload your logo, as I did here. You're going to enter in your website address, and then you're going to go ahead and upload some images. It'll pull some images from your website, but you also want to upload some images. Then you're going to hit Create Images, and it will vavoom, like just, it always amazes me how many options there are. There's so many options in here, just hundreds. Now, not everyone is going to be one that you want to use, and that's totally okay. You just need to pick the ones that look like the ones that you like. Then you can filter by content type, by industry, by pin. There's options to filter by all kinds of things. And in this case, I chose a blog post, and for the industry, I think I did blog business to business. There's just so many use. I used blog business to business. And then you can do the pin format. I did a blog post there as well. And then it narrows down to, it also shows you a reminder of what fresh pins are, which is helpful. And then you're going to go and you can sort of edit the colors. So you click on that try different looks, and you can keep clicking on that color button, and it'll scroll through the colors on that side. Sometimes it only attaches to one of the graphics, and sometimes it'll attach to all of the graphics, just depends on the pin. And then you can click through and go through all of your images that are over on the left side till you find an image that works with that pin. And that's the one I chose. So I hit select, and it selects it. I also can click on the little, and it puts it down at the bottom, but I can also click on the little heart that will remember what my favorites are to serve them up to me again, which is great. And then this one, you see it changes the color on the top when you click on it. So I will click through and find the color I like, click through the images to see if there's another image I like better. Or if I want to, I think I end up choosing the same image that I originally started with. Yes. And then you're going to go ahead, once you find the image that you want, it looks like I picked a different image, but I want to edit the color on the top to match an item in the image. So you can click on the square and then click on the color, click on a little crayon, and then you can scroll over the image to find the area of the item that you want to select as the color so that it matches the color of the picture. And I could keep clicking around on different objects in the image to change that color box to a different color, which is pretty cool. You can adjust the image to wherever you want that to be. And you can edit the text that's on there too. Oh, see, I'm making that box smaller, so it's sort of more centered. You can move the text around, make the text bigger or smaller, which is so helpful. I mean, you get very specific on exactly what you want. And see, it moved the text off the box, so you can just click on that text box, and you can move the little circles or the ends of it in so that it centers it onto that color block. There's all kinds, I'm sure I'm not even touching just a tiny bit of all the things that you can do on this, but it is pretty exciting. Tailwind just literally thought of everything for you. It is truly, truly amazing. So you can even, and if you get stuck, you can just hit that discard changes button and it'll go back into that area to make any further changes that you want. Here I'm moving on to see different pins, changing the images, changing the color. It's so robust, and the ability to alter and change things around is so easy. And I'm always amazed, I've done this multiple times now, at how many different designs it comes up with. I have no clue how they can come up with so many designs. Here I am looking for an image that I think goes with the design on this. And once I identify the image, then I'll go ahead and heart it because I like that pen template. And then I'm going to select it. And again, it'll go down onto that bottom bar down below. I'm going to go and make some changes on other pens that are in here. On this one, I'm going to go in and change that block of color by clicking on the color, clicking on the little pencil. I can pick brand colors, or I can go ahead and click on something that's in the image that helps to coordinate that design and really have it pop. You can also change, as you see, I just changed the font color as well. I'm going to change that box and do a different color. I mean, the options in this tool they far exceed my creativity. I can tell you that right now. And so basically what it's doing is it's making you be a graphic designer without being a graphic designer. It's kind of amazing. And I'm truly in love with this tool. I have been playing with it nonstop for at least 2 or 3 days now, and I just can't wait to release this video and let y'all see how great it is. So I'm just searching down. I see another one I like. I want to change the color options and see what changes on the color options. In this case, it looks like the square and the text change color. And again, if you like a design, heart it so that it can remember your likes. And then I'm going to go ahead and keep, as you can see, I'm putting them down onto that bottom. Change up some colors. This one has 3 images, and I click on the image and it'll change all 3 images. So you have to keep clicking around, or you can go in and click on your pencil tool underneath to edit the color and design further in that edit section. I just love all of the options. So here I'm selecting it, I'm hearting it so I can remember that design that I like. I'm going to be looking for another pin. I see one that I like here, and I want to make some minor adjustments, which is in this screen. Clicking on the pencil one will get you into that other edit screen. But you see I changed the colors, and then now I'm changing the images. It's just, it just really surprises me all the options there are within this one simple section of my favorite tool of Tailwind. And again, if you guys don't have Tailwind, I do have a free offer down below. It's an affiliate link. And if you choose to get that free trial, and if you end up purchasing it, I will make a small amount, but so I like to be very upfront about that. But I only talk about it because I truly, truly value the tool. It's the one tool I could not live without besides my CRM. Here I hit the pencil and I'm back into that deeper edit, if you will, instead of a surface edit. And here again, I am trying to click on different pieces within the picture with the color tool to be able to select images that or the color boxes will complement the image that I have selected. And the images, there's some free images in this as well. I belong to a membership where I get free images. I just uploaded those images in here. You want to make sure that you're not just taking images off the website. You want to make sure that these images are something that you can utilize for free. So either you take the images or you use images that they have in there. That would be helpful. And they use a variety of places for those free images. And you can zoom in or zoom out on the images to make them look a little different in each of the pins as well. And here you see all the check marks or all the pins that I have down on that bottom area there. And once I'm done, the first thing that I will do is click the download button because I want to add them to my blog post. So I'll save them. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on the Go Schedule. And once you click on the Go Schedule, it's going to pop all of those pins that you created down on that bottom bar, and it's going to put them automatically draft section of your publisher. And that's it. Then you can go ahead and schedule them as you normally do. Enjoy! So thank you so much for joining me on this. I would love if you would help me by putting in the comments below which thing about this tool excites you the most. Which thing are you most excited to use? Today, we went over this new tool, Tailwind Create, and how it can help you to streamline and make your process for marketing much, much easier on Pinterest. Now go work smarter, not harder.